And then there's the fucking fact that I am the presence of God, and I am a spirit animating a body. And I'm not the body. I'm the spirit animating the body. I'm not my personality that I think I am. And I am that personality. So I'm trying to wrap my head around I am and I am not. And trying to make sense of that. And beyond trying to make sense of that, like trying to integrate the fact that I'm the presence of God and that I'm not the body. And trying to see myself as the spirit, you know? Like when I pet my dog and I'm like really close to my dog and I'm looking at their hair and stuff and I'm looking at the patterns in their hair and I'm just like with them as beings, as a collection of cells. And I'm looking at this hair, at their fur, as like each individual hair making up the whole. And how beautiful it is, and how amazing the microcosm is, and how I am a micro, you know? I'm a macro, which is a collection of micros. And when I'm like in that close up, intense space with my dog, or with, you know, the blade of grass outside, or like the flower, dude, or the bug, you know, like this tiny thing that has so many intricate parts and is so incredible and fucking miraculous, right? Like, how does this stuff exist? And I am that. I'm the cell, dude. I am the microcosm. The microcosm contains the macrocosm. And more than just me, the body, being the macrocosm, but the entire fucking universe. The microcosm that is the micros that I'm made up of. The super micro, you know? The molecule, the atom, the particle, dude. The particle. The particle containing the entire universe. And I am a collection of the particles. What's up with that, dude? I want to know myself as the particle, you know? I want to know myself as the wholeness that's in the individual, the full, the everything that's in the micro. If my body and my personality is a microcosm of the infinite, of the full personality, the divine mind, you know, the universal mind, the mind that is holding all this stuff together. If my mind is that mind, I want to know myself as that mind. If the I that I think I am, I'm sitting in this chair, I'm John Thomas Schneider, I'm in this body, I look like this, I think like this, I perceive the world like this. This is my experience. This is the experience I'm having right now. And I am the mind that is holding the entire universe together and that thought up the entire universe and that is the law. I am the law. I am the one. I am the one, dude. I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. I want to know myself as the one more than anything. And it seems so close, dude. It seems so tangible. It's so right there. It's like I'm looking at it and I can't see it. And that like makes me so sad. That to know that I'm looking at it, but to not be able to see it. Imagine it's what like old people feel like when their abilities are slipping away, you know, and they're like, I remember knowing it, but I don't know it. Oh God, I feel like that so much right now and often. I'm looking right at the fullness of the presence of God and I can't see it. Like everywhere I look, you know, it's not somewhere that I have to get to. I don't have to try. I don't have to do something. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now. This lens is it. When I look out the window, especially, dude, at this beautiful view of these gorgeous mountains, this gorgeous sky, this gorgeous planet, dude. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the oneness. I'm looking at the mind of God. I'm looking at the presence of God. I'm looking at the face of God. The face of God is looking right back at me in everything I see. It knows. There's a conscious presence looking back at me in everything I see. And I know that that's true. And I don't know that I'm not experiencing it, like I am in some way, but I'm not experiencing it as profoundly as I'd like to be, you know? There's always this like, but there's more, and I want the more. There's greener grass over there. This grass isn't green enough. I want that grass. And this grass is fine. There's no greener grass. The presence of God is one presence. It's everywhere, always. It's not more than or less than. It's always all than. It's always the fullness. Everywhere you look, all the time. There is no lacking in the moment, you know? There's no less than God in the moment. There's no less than the fullness of the presence of God in the moment. So, what aren't I seeing? You know, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any of it. I'm not missing any of it. I'm not seeing the fullness. I'm always looking at the fullness. I'm always experiencing the fullness. The fullness is always breathing my body. Boom, 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 boom. The fullness is always beating my heart, dude. Who's beating my heart? What's beating my heart? How's my heart beating? Why did my heart start beating? What's my heart beating for? What's doing that? There's blood moving through my body. It's moving all the time. My heart's moving the blood. My brain is working. My brain's firing stuff. I see things. Words come out. I have thoughts. I express them. Someone else hears them. There's an exchange. Eyes look at me. My eyes look at. We see each other. We experience each other. We feel something. We have an emotional experience. Life happens. I'm experiencing it. What's going on here? What's happening here? What's beating my heart? What sees? What thinks? What speaks? What chooses thoughts and words? You know? I can sit here and breathe, and I can release all thought, and I can have a voice that says, you should be doing this. You should be skating right now. Okay? And I have another voice that says, shh, quiet, let go of that thought. Just release it. Okay. Oh, but I noticed. You should be skating. You should be quieter. You should let go of that thought. I hear two voices or more. You know? Who's I? Who's doing the hearing of the voices in my head? Okay? That's me, I guess, I think. You know? Is it John Thomas Schneider that does the hearing of the voices in the head? I mean, that's just the name they gave me when I came out of the womb, and they said, you know, but who came out of the womb? Gosh, dude, who incubated in the womb? Who was a cell and then became 2, and then became 4, and then became 8, and then became 16, and then became a body? Who's the cell? Who's the consciousness that animates the collection of cells that has become the body? It sure isn't John Thomas Schneider. You know? There's only one mind, and it's animating all the bodies. It's beating all the hearts. It's the wind blowing all the blades of grass, kissing all the blades of grass. It's all the blades of grass kissing the wind. You know? It's the all that manifests all the individuals. Trippy. There's only one all. There's only one power. There's only one thing. I'm always looking at it. I'm always experiencing it. I'm always looking to experience more of it. There's always more to be experienced. And I'm always experiencing all of it. I love it. And it's frustrating. I really don't like it at all. It's really challenging. I see it and I'm not looking at it. And I'm looking right at it. And I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a lens. I'm looking at a chair. I'm looking at a world. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the oneness. I'm looking at the light, expressing itself as the everything. I'm in the light, always. I am the light. I am in an ocean of light. I am a beam of light in an ocean of light, and every particle in my being is an individualized expression of the light, and they've all collected to form the being, and it's all light densified to become a thing, and I am the light that is the thing, and I am the thing, and I am the mind trying to wrap itself around it all, you know? I'm just trying to understand myself as the light. And it's all just words on paper. I know it. I think it. They're nice words. They mean a lot. They feel a lot. And I'm a human in a body that's going to go move some dirt and rock today. Going to go ride my skateboard. Going to ride my motorcycle. I'm going to live. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to look at stuff. I'm going to experience. I'm going to eat fruit. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to kiss my dog. I'm going to look at stuff and wonder, who's looking? Who am I? What am I? What is that? What's everything? Show me more. I want more. I want something more. Word. Peace and blessings to you on your journey.